Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. One of life's great comforts is continuity. Knowing the sun will rise, the river will flow, and the plants will bloom. But the world we live in thrives in chaos and unpredictability. It's political unrest, economies collapsing, natural disasters. They can cause such anxiety, stress, and mental instability. And that's why we require such continuities. So here I am, as expected, as scheduled, and as required. I am truly humbled to be the light in your dark, the calm in your storm, the ground beneath your feet. I am your constant. Constant. Constantine, Constantinople, now Istanbul. Why do we have this innate desire to replace the old with the new? Whatever happened to the notion of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, or standing the test of time? Time. Everything takes time. Some say to become an expert in something, you must practice for 10,000 hours. Bruce Lee says, he does not fear the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but fears the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Speaking of kicks, I've been doing some shadowboxing recently. But to tell you the truth, it's getting a little bit repetitive. I'll throw a right punch, it throws a right punch. I'll throw a left hook, it throws a left hook. I mean, get a little bit more creative. All you're doing is copying every move I make. That's just the thing about shadows, isn't it? All they do is mimic you, copy you. Shadows are just so dumb. I mean, they're a literal shadow of ourselves. Light, on the other hand, what an amazing phenomenon that is. I mean, it's the literal speed limit of the universe. I mean, nothing moves faster than light. Right? Well, before we ponder this question, let's put our thinking hat on, shall we? Now we're ready. Across a distance, a shadow will grow larger than the object that it is cast from, which means it will move a greater distance in the same amount of time. Now make this shadow large enough, say on the moon for example, and it will go faster than the speed of light. Now we all know of the Dunning-Kruger effect, where the novice will often overestimate their confidence and abilities in a given discipline because they don't know what they don't know, and they don't know how much more there is to learn, whereas an expert will have less confidence in their abilities and confidence. But what this tells us is that the more we learn about something, the more we realise just how rich, complex and beautiful it really is. To quote Einstein, he says, as the circle of our knowledge expands, so does the circumference of darkness surrounding it. In other words, enlightenment leads to benightedness. Accumulating facts may make you feel bright, but they are just the surface of an ever deeper ocean. We must remain humble and have humility, for there lies unmanageable knowledge in the dark. So don't bob around on the comfortable waves of facts. Ride the waves beyond the dark horizon, for who knows what you may find. So the next time you're looking down on your shadow, mocking its copycat-like nature for being a chasm of nothingness, remember this: it has the ability to break the universal speed limit. It holds more knowledge than you could ever fathom to possess, and it has untold and unbound potential. Yet, it chooses to be your ever-present companion. So maybe we should be less of a Dunning-Kruger and more like our shadow. Sombrero Man.